Thank you very much, Bob. Nice introduction. Hello, everybody. Yeah, what I want to show you today or want to speak about is a very old product, the wood cement board. Most of you are, I think, knows about, in German we said Sauerkrautplatte, in French, Blattstückrit. This is a story, and from my point of view, I want to show you what we can do today as a relaunch from an old study or product like a vendor board to new innovations and new solutions, what is possible on the market. I think today I'm the only one who is working on the wood cement board products, but nevertheless, afterwards I would say it could be an interesting story as well for you. The agenda or the content is a small overview about Fibrolith. Who is Fibrolith? Then what is a pure wood cement board, the Sauerkrautplatte, and where we go, or where we come and where we go. And on the end, the innovation, application, decorated issues, and fire protection. This is Fibrolith. It's a small factory. It belongs since 2011 to the ETEX group. So in the introduction yesterday, we are not in the brand of ETEX, but we are more or less, I would say, a hidden champion behind that. So we do it what we can, coming from Lafarge 20 years ago when Lafarge bought us, and when Lafarge decided to divest the gypsum branch to ETEX, we are in the full package of the gypsum branch together. Today the mother company is Zinyat, Germany, the plasterboard producer. And we are working today in Chemnitz with 40 people. And the capacity today is about approximately 800,000 square meters wood cement boards in different product range, homogeneous board, multi-layer boards, whatever. Yeah, this is coming from the 19th century, and today we are a member of the ETEX group. Where we are working is, and our products are different in the underground parking garage. This is a huge market for fire protection, for insulation, for sound absorption. We are strong in agriculture application as well. And we see different acoustic issues, prefab housings, and this is a basic we are working on the market. Yeah, coming to the pure wood cement board, I said every time it's wood, it's cement and water. And a little bit spicy between that, what we have to react a little bit to cement as well. Yeah, the wood is mainly spruce, what we are using not only in Germany, also in Europe. And yeah, it's also sustainable wood production, I would say. It's PAFC certificated. And if the customer is recommended, we can also FST certificated. That means with PAFC, we are 80% of the wood what we are using is a sustainable product. Here we have the wood cement board panel. Normally in Germany and also in Europe, we speak about the gray cement or white cement binder. The standard fiber size is 1 to 3 millimeters, and Peter explained yesterday that is a 10 centimeter length of the wood fibers. Hopefully not, because we need 25 from the production side, because as long as the fiber is, the better is the density in the board. Yeah, we are mainly here the European norm, and the maximum density is between the production application between 360 and 650 kilogram per cubic. Yeah, so-called sauerkraut or Blattstückrit. What is the history of the wood board? It's founded in the 90s, beginning from Mr. Scherer in Vienna, and everybody knows the brand Heraklit, which is a common market brand name. Hopefully now also Fibrolith, and Celinit in Italy, or another Trolltech in Denmark, Sweden. After the Second War, there was in Germany, I speak now for Germany, a huge demand of the render boards after build up the new plants, new walls, and this is a crucial point that with the render board you have changing the construction issue after the Second War. We have a downsizing afterwards in the 18th and the 19th. We dropped down from 25 million square meters on a level of 2, which was dramatic in this issue. In this period, we have more or less 20 producers in Germany. Today, we are only 2, Knauf and Fibrolith. Outside, we have several, but in Germany, we came from 20 to 2 suppliers. And what I think, or what we see actually in the market, is there is a trend backwards. So we see that architects and specifiers are looking for new products, which is not only a flat screen or flat surface and maybe some holes in it. So they are looking for a new the product, which a little bit of haptic. You can see it. You have a different case of the surface. And for me and for the industry, or what we are doing, the main focus is sealing. The sealing application is a huge market in Europe and also in Germany. I have some market data. The European sealing market is about 227 million square meters, which is a revenue of 2.9 billion euro. And also in Germany, we speak about 25 million square meters only in the sealing application. This is a target for us, coming from the corner of the render boards, going in the direction to see design and architecture. And you see here also a map, like Alberto had it in before, a graphic. We are here, 7%, and the rest is plasterboard, mineral fiber board, soft shells and wet shells application. And we think that this is a market in the future to develop. Yeah, coming back to that, we are here. So you see we are slightly growing, but you can imagine that only with two companies in the market, you cannot push, you cannot develop, you cannot change dramatically on a short way the trend to this wood wool cement boards. And that is the reason why we are looking what we can do in niche markets or whatever to start on that. This is the market of the production capacity in Europe. You see from the north, one of the major players also in Europe is Trolltech, and to the south, to Italy, Selenit, Knauf, Fibrolith, and small Austrian companies. The market is approximately 20 million square meters. The capacity is 20 million, and I would say actually most of the plants are full running with full capacity because the demand is there. Yeah, acoustic, underground parking garage, and also an agriculture application. Yesterday we heard we had 16 wood wool cement plants worldwide. This is a little bit, I think we have to update that because in Europe we are more or less 14. We have 3 new plants in Russia. We have 4 new plants in China as well. So the market and the plants is growing. Today, when we are looking on that, we speak about 4 product segments. We have the homogeneous board, which is a pure wood wool cement board with a thickness of 15 millimeters until 35, max 50 millimeters thickness. We speak here acoustic boards and agriculture. And what is a key driver in turnover is also the composite boards, the multi-layer boards. You have a sheet of wood wool cement boards. You have polystyrene or mineral wool, and sometimes 2-layer or 3-layer, a second wood wool sheet again. And this is an application in underground parking garage and also in prefabricating houses, especially for timber frame construction as an external render system and the insulation system. Here you see the products. This is a pure homogeneous board. We have here a multi-layer board in polystyrene core. This is a declining market. Nobody wants anymore to have EPS as an insulation product. Everybody is looking for stone wool, rock wool. And this is our, let me say, in this parking garage in timber frame, this is the revenue and the key driver in sales actually. Germany and also in the other Central Europe application. In Germany we have a market of in total about 6 million square meters only in parking garage. Of course we have competitive products like the soft felt boards like Ecophone, Robphone or Over with mineral fiber boards, but this is a key. And then acoustic. In acoustic, what I said in the beginning, we see a trend. And we are looking for innovative solution in acoustic. You see here a customized ceiling for a special application, a yoga center in Germany. This was a sound measurement before we installed and after we installed the ceiling. You have here the different, it's an external company who did that. So what we want to do is 95% of the production is an MTO production, make to order. That means to come back, go in a new direction. Not only the price is key, and Alberto, you told me the €1. Here we speak about different. Here we speak a board price on €50. Yeah, €50 because the customer decided which structure he wants, which color he wants, and what we are doing. This is MTO customizing. The same, and here we have a nice application in the kindergarten, sports room for the kids. We are also decorative. We make the layout for the ceiling, yeah, to show what is possible with the color, with everything what we can do. And on the new way, what we want to go is this one. Decorated ceilings, decorated walls. Here you see a study on that, and here this was a picture. On the right side you see a 1 millimeter size of fiber board, and here is a 2 millimeter fiber. Yeah, you see the difference. Here it's a little bit not so smooth, here is it better. That means when we are going in this direction for pictures, printing pictures on the ceiling or on a wall, we are using the 1 millimeter fiber structure. Here we have also a sign decorated. Yeah, and where we want to go, and this is a little bit, it's interesting, with the laser print technology we can do everything, like this one. It's a little bit okay. It's I don't believe that somebody wants to sleep in such a room. It's different. But what we want to show is what is possible today. Yeah, with the print technology and with our wood wool cement boards, we can do that. We can customize that. Yeah, and this is the reason here with decorated. You will ask how we can do that. I will come later on that. Coming back to the underground parking garage, we have, this is a 3-layer boards or 2-layer boards what we applicate in the ceiling, after on the ceiling on the top. We have sound absorption, we have insulation, fire resistant issue, and also the optic issue for the design, how we create that. Here you see, this is a typical entrance in a parking garage, here with the boards on the wall or on the ceiling. And what we want is also changing new ideas to the clients. This is also a possibility. Maybe it's a little bit difficult to drive in this parking garage, not looking only on the top. But this is also possible with decorated issues in application. Or this one. If you are in Munich in the parking garage in the airport, maybe yes. How we want to do that? We make a layout for the customer, and doing it this way, we have a map where we set each board will be certificated with a number, like the puzzle, yeah, and do it at home, and give them a layout for the applicator to install then this one on the floor, on the side, on the wall. So coming back to that, this is a, let me say, a study. We need 100, 200 boards with only pieces of the picture, and afterwards, if it's applicated, we see it on the screen. We are starting on that with printing companies in Germany and Bavaria, and we had the first job sites we are doing. Actually, we make a wall for the kindergarten, Montessori kindergarten, with nice flowers on the wall, and this is a part how we can go back or go away from the commodity, from price comparison. Yeah, here we do not speak about prices. The customer is happy to see that what he wants. On the same time, we think also what can we do with wood wool cement boards or wood wool as well. And we had a nice lady. She made her MBA, the master thesis on that, and she is thinking out of the box. What is possible with wood wool? Not only a pure board. She's playing a lot of things from A to Z. So 26 ideas what we can do with wood wool and what we can do in the future to develop new products with wood wool cement. Not only a board 120, 600 or 2400. Nice ideas. Also in this direction, decorated issues, art, not only a pure product. Because when we speak about pure product, we speak about prices. Here, solution, ideas. Or this one. This is a company in Sweden. This company is working also with decorated interior solutions. This is everything wood wool, cement boards. Manufactured, everything painted, layouts, what is possible. Well, this is a way what we want to show, what is possible, not only a pure board, solutions, ideas for design and the architects. Yeah, coming back, summarize, the wood wool cement board is, from my point of view, I would say the most sexist product in the world, but nevertheless, we will find a niche. We are coming from a niche market. We want to go a little bit more, thinking out the box, not only building materials, solutions, ideas. We have green arguments for this product, sustainable wood. We have the mineral binder. And when you look everything together on the ratios where we are delivering, whatever, we have also a good footprint analysis on that. That is what I want to show you on a short way about the wood wool cement board. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Peter, for a very interesting presentation and for introducing the sexiest product in the world to us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to buy my wife lingerie from now on. It's just wood wool cement boards all the way. Are there any questions from the floor? We have one quick question, and that is, why was there the dramatic collapse in demand for wood wool cement boards after the 1970s?
The main reason is when you look our declining, you see the increase of plasterboard activities. Several other products are coming. The bricks, the new bricks, innovation, flat walls, smooth walls. You don't need the render board as well to compensate the ground. So I think, and also a lot of companies, lose their interest, I would say. Because this is a commodity product, render boards. It was pure, it's a poor price, and the margin is very low as a render board. And this was two reasons. One is the technique on the job sites are different, changing, and on the other side, some companies decided to leave the market.
And so why would they want to leave? Why would they lose interest? Why would they decide to leave the market? Is it just a question of margins? They couldn't make any money from it?
Yeah, one of the major suppliers in Germany in the past, it was shrink cement. Cement is the core business is cement, and then afterwards it comes concrete, but not let me say a wood wool cement board. And only Knauf and we are stay in the market for that. Now you see around Germany some competitors or other companies are coming, but it was in the past not promoted as well. Also the lobbying from the previous association was not the best to keep this product on an interest status for architects and specifier.
Right, so it's partly down to kind of marketing.
Yes, of course.
Do you think that architects and specifiers are actually aware enough of wood wool cement boards?
Not yet, but we are working on that. But to work on the market for lobbying, for marketing issues, you need money for that. Mm-hmm. And if you have only what I said in Germany or around, let me say 10, 12 companies who are working on that, it's not so easy to change the mindset of the people in the market, or architects as well. And when you are speaking with architects today in Germany, we see there's an interest about the products, because it's another product than only plasterboard or cement boards or whatever, because this is, you get another feeling when you see the structure, and also the noise observation, the sound observation is incredible. Yeah.
Do you think potentially that the fact that they have wood as part of the board, despite them being mineralized and inertinized, is an issue with architects and contractors, because they think, okay, this is a board that can't be fire rated. It can't have the fire rating that.
Our boards have the fire resistant certification A2, so we are non-combustible. This is possible.
Yeah.
So you can applicate that in all the buildings if you like. The thing is, do we in the process of the decision to other products that also an acoustic board with wood wool cement is offering to a customer, to show them this is another way to see. So sometimes you have only, let me say, standard solutions, wood, ceiling, plasterboard or the others, and not coming somebody with a wood wool cement board.
Okay. I understand that during the production process, the combustibility of the wood fibers is essentially eradicated. What is that chemical process that makes them non-combustible?
Next question. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. In the past, we had a recipe mainly with for A2's application. We have a silica suspension on it to spray it on the surface. And in the meantime, we find a recipe also with a special formulation with composite cement.
Right.
To come on that issue.
Okay. What is the cement? What proportion of cement is used in the overall mix?
We have we are using a Portland cement 52.5 rapid, because we need a really early setting time of the strength, or we need the strength 24 hours, 36 hours to unmold the boards. And this is also when I discussed with the colleagues here about as accelerator to say how I can speed up this setting time on a shorter way, because this is a little bit a weakness for the capacity. Yeah? If I have to stockpile 24 hours, 36 hours the molds before I can unmold it, this is a point to how I can reduce it.
Right. And so for a ton of final product, how much of that ton would actually be composed of cement?
Now we normally said in the, or you can read it also in automation, that we have let me say a ratio 1 kilo wood, 1 kilo cement, 1 kilo water in the production.
In the production, in the final product, it would be 50% wood, 50% cement. Okay.
Depends on.
Okay. So we have another couple of quick questions. What are the levels of VOCs in the finished product?
We tested that with our lab in Avignon. Yeah, and we have a certificate of A+ in VOC.
Okay, so very low levels.
Yeah.
Okay. You said that there were 14 factories in Europe producing it pretty much full rate. What about other wood wool cement board factories around the world? Are there very many? You said that there were some.
There was what I know from Automation, which is more or less a market leader in construction of wood wool cement boards. There are 4 new plants in China. The 3 are built in Russia, close to Moscow or north of Moscow, and 1 is also built in Estonia. So, but the rest is, I would say, we are between 40 years and 12 years age of the production plants. In Central Europe. There is no new plant foreseen in Europe, actually.
Okay, and North America, South America, are there plants?
I do not, this is not, I have no idea about that, what is going there. Asia is a very popular market or segment, also thinking about wood wool cement boards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the question, once again from Steve Marskell, is In the decorative wall, is the main idea to utilize the rock wool to gain the fire performance?
The FRL.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're using the rock wool to gain the FRL as well as the acoustic gain.
We make in the acoustic we are using both systems. One is only the pure acoustic boards direct fixed on the ceiling wall, or we have a mixture that we have on top of the acoustic. We are laying a mineral wall, rock wall on it.
Yes.
Depends on the specification. This is possible, yeah. But the wood wool wall is A2, and on top you have A1, so the total system as well as A2.
Yeah. You answered the other part of my other question, so that's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, yes, please give us your name and company. Thank you.
Yeah, Jean-Paul Lecomte from Dole. Can they be used for external insulation? Because when they use polystyrene, basically they need to have a mesh for the reinforcement. While there with your sandwich compound, to some extent the reinforcement is built into the board. So
When we are using the system, the wood sandwich board outside externally as a insulation system, we're covering that with a render. Yeah. So in total, we have a system. You have the timber frame, you have the 3-layer boards, and on top, on the end, you have the finishing with a render.
okay, so it's used for external application.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? In which case, not only for his presentation, for his also his very useful and interesting answers to all of our questions as well. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
Please.